Hi, today I'm going to discuss briefly one of the strategy pieces that we use when we're selling property. And I get asked a lot in my day-to-day practice, what sets you apart? What makes you guys different? Why should we list with you versus XYZ company and all that? And there's a host of reasons. But one of the things that I wanted to point out today is the effort that we make to make our properties what we call offer ready. And basically, what that is on the backside of the MLS for brokers, there's a section that's they call it the supplements, and it's a place in which brokers can upload all kinds of additional information about the property. And a lot of agents use it for a lot of different reasons, but what we use it for is to try and provide the buyer, broker, and therefore the buyer with as much information as we possibly can about the property. And we also try to fulfill as many contingencies within the typical purchase and sale agreement in advance by uploading as much as we can into the supplement section so that the buyer has and buyer broker has as much information at their fingertips as possible to make a good decision, and also to review and potentially waive contingencies when they write an offer because the contingencies have essentially already been fulfilled. And that can look like a lot of different things. If the property has a septic system and the seller chooses to have the septic pumped and inspected before listing the property, we can upload that. In addition, if the property is served by a well, we can have the well water tested and upload the bacteria coliform results, and that satisfies the well contingency. We always order preliminary title on our properties, make sure our titles are clear, and we upload that. We also encourage our sellers to complete the seller disclosure statement required in the state of Washington, and we also upload that. We also reach out to the title companies and get a copy of the legal description so the buyer broker has that in order to be able to draft the offer, because a bona fide offer is supposed to have and required to have a copy of the legal description attached. So if there's an HOA, we get the HOA docs in advance and upload those. Or if it's a condominium, we recommend the seller order a resale certificate in advance of a sale versus after a sale, and also upload that. So as you can see, we make a real effort to try and have our listings as complete and informative and essentially offer ready. So when the buyer broker downloads the information, they have an entire package to be able to send to their buyer. And in addition to that, if they decide to proceed and write an offer, they have everything at their fingertips to do so, and also provide our sellers with as clean and strong an offer as possible. So if you have more questions or want to discuss further strategy about selling your property, of course, the best place to reach me is my cell phone, 206-949-3793. And obviously, I'd love to, get a chance to talk to you more about your particular circumstances and how this strategy can help you with the successful sale of your property.